Hi everyone. So my name is Shani and I'm a student in the architecture department in Prague. And in order to explain my overall experience in the IEP course, I'm going to talk about three main things in this video. First, I'm going to talk about what I learned in the IEP course from the beginning to its end. Secondly, I'm going to talk about the skills I developed the most. And then I'm going to talk about the skills I still think I need to develop. Okay, so we started the course while Professor Allen taught us some chunks of language, proverbs, and items that are common in the English language. We needed to add to a vocabulary list 10 words each day, which was a bit difficult to me to be persistent. But yeah, this is one more thing we needed to do. And then we practiced on annotating readings, and we practiced on specific reading methods that Professor Allen taught us, which is reading the text 3 times in a specific way that I explained that in the reading assignments that I did. And then we read the line color form book, and which helped us to describe artworks. And later, we practiced on listening while we were using the Cornell note-taking method, which, and like in this practicing on this method with different kinds of videos. And later on this course, we practice on different kinds of essays, such as critical reading response, formal analysis, and persuasive essay. All of these kinds of essays, like learning about them, helped me a lot with one of the courses I had this semester, and this is the History and Theory course. And there I needed to like read few readings each week, and then like writing some critical reading response of some of the texts, and doing like writing my opinion about them. So in this sense, it helped me a lot in some other courses. And later on in this course, we also watched the movie The Wizard of Oz and read some of the chapters in the book. And we practiced on listening and reading while we were watching and reading the book, watching the movie, and reading the book. And the last skills we developed in this course is the presentation skills, skill, which we developed later on. And I wish I had more time to develop it a bit more, but I have the tools I need to develop it a bit more even after this course. So these are the main things we learned in this IEP course this semester. And the next point I'm going to talk about is the skills I think I developed the most. So I think that I developed the most the skills of presentation and the speaking skill. And even though I said before that I didn't have time to like develop it as much as I wanted, it really helped me and to get ready to the final presentation I have, because I know now how to use the line color from form book in order to get the words I need in order to describe my work. And also we worked a lot about pronunciation in the course, which will also help me which also helped me with um, being more clear while I'm talking. And I think that people could understand me better. And also the last thing that helped me and to develop the speaking skill is the note cards. Um, Professor Lara also taught us how to um, get ready to a presentation and how to write note cards that will help us um, when we are presenting. I'm just looking at my note cards right now, so it might. This is also one of the practice. Uh, one of my practices. So, and the second skill I thought I developed the most is the writing skills. And one example of this, uh, so as I mentioned before, we learned how to write different kinds of essays. And after I learned this kind, uh, some kinds of these essays, I had an assignment in the history and theory class that I mentioned before, that I needed to write a critical reading response. And I used the uh, guidance from the that Professor Allen sent us, and it helped me a lot with writing these assignments. And eventually, I got an A score, which surprised me a lot. My professor really loved my critical reading response, and I have no doubt it was um, uh, like because what I learned from this course and the guidance that Professor Allen sent us and shared with us. And the assignment I think I'm proud of the most is the formal analysis, um, which is in the writing skill part. And I think that these assignments is that this assignment contains a great progress of and shows a deeper understanding of uh, of what is a formal analysis. And I feel like I understood. You can see throughout all the progress how I am using the comments that Professor Allen gave me, and trying to develop my thesis. And yeah, I think that this is one of the assignments that I made the most progress uh, at. So the third and last point I wanted to mention is what I feel I could have done better and why. So I think I could be more persistent with my list of vocabulary and practice on the reading method that Professor Allen taught us. I just wish I really had more time to read text 3 times. But whenever I have time and I'm using the reading skill that the reading method that Professor Allen taught us, I really think that I'm getting better understanding of the reading. So I think that as much as I will um, the more I will practice on this method, the more I will get better and faster. So these are the three main things I wanted to share with you. And just to conclude everything, I am really confident that after this IEP course, my English improved in all the 4 different skills in the listening, reading, and speaking and writing. And I, even so, I think that I still have a lot of things that I need to improve, and I have a long way to go if I want a perfect English. But I also think that I have all the tools that I need in order to continue a self-learning learning method. So thank you for listening to my video, and I hope you will enjoy my e-portfolio. Thank you.